General Hospital spoilers. Jacinda returns to testify to help Carly overthrow Drew and Willow. In a world where loyalty shifts like the tide and secrets refuse to stay buried, General Hospital is diving into its most explosive courtroom showdown yet. At the heart of it, Jacinda, a character fans barely remember, but are about to never forget, returns with a vengeance and a mission to help Carly Spencer bring down Drew Kane and Willow Tate. What starts as a courtroom hearing quickly transforms into a battle for power, legacy, and maternal rights. By the end, everything Carly thought she lost may be hers again, and everything Drew and Willow thought was secure, ripped from their hands. Let's dig into this shocking 4,000-word saga full of revelations, betrayals, and one woman's daring return that will reshape the future of GH. Longtime viewers may remember Jacinda Rivers, a once low-level WSB informant who mysteriously disappeared after getting too close to one of Drew Kane's earlier Black Ops missions. For years, she was presumed dead or in hiding until now. Word spreads fast in Port Charles, and it's Carly who finds Jacinda. Desperate to regain control over her family and retaliate against the perceived betrayal of Drew and Willow, Carly pulls every string she has, using Jason's intel and Brick's resources to track Jacinda to a covert compound in Lisbon. Carly's message to Jacinda is simple: if you want justice for both of us, it's time to come home. Jacinda agrees. But what she's hiding might blow up more than just the courtroom. What started as a custody hearing over Donna and Michael's assets has spiraled into a civil war. Carly is convinced Drew has manipulated the system, using his influence at Aurora Media and his alliance with Willow to isolate her from her grandchildren and power base. Willow, now acting as Michael's power of attorney due to his medical absence, has sided with Drew on financial decisions, freezing Carly out of key YelQ subsidiaries and pushing her out of Donna's educational decisions in favor of stability. But Carly sees right through them. "You're not helping my family," she snaps in court. "You're dismantling it." The judge is on the fence until Jacinda walks in. The courtroom falls into a hushed silence as Jacinda, wearing a dark trench coat and sunglasses, strides in with her lawyer and takes the stand. Carly meets her eyes for a brief moment. There's tension, unspoken pain, and the promise of revenge. Jacinda testifies about her past with Drew, revealing that he knowingly withheld information from the WSB about a botched mission that cost several lives, including Jacinda's fiancé. What's more damning is her claim that Drew used her as a scapegoat to protect his own future. But that's just the start. She pulls out a flash drive. This contains documents signed by Drew Kane, redirecting WSB resources to a rogue faction in Venezuela. He orchestrated the entire cover-up. And when I threatened to expose him, he left me to die. Courtroom gasps. Drew looks stunned. She's lying. But Jacinda isn't done. Willow knew. All eyes turned to Willow. She found out last year. She begged Drew to come clean, but he convinced her to stay quiet, for the good of the children, for the good of the family. Willow's face pales. Her lawyer advises her to remain silent, but the damage is done. Jacinda's testimony shatters the image of Willow as a pure-hearted peacemaker. Suddenly, she's painted as an accomplice, someone who prioritized image and comfort over truth and justice. Carly whispers to Sam in the gallery. That's why Willow wanted to rush Donna's custody hearing. She knew this was coming. Back on the stand, Jacinda delivers the final blow, a voice recording of Drew and Willow discussing how to keep Jacinda buried, both metaphorically and literally. While not a direct confession, the implications are clear. The courtroom descends into chaos. Drew stands and bellows at the judge. This is a smear campaign. This woman was dishonorably discharged and left the WSB for good reason. The judge demands order, but Drew spirals. You people will believe anything Carly spins. She's a master manipulator. Big mistake. Carly stands slowly and faces him, voice trembling with control. I didn't have to spin anything. You did that all on your own. Drew's breakdown leads the judge to call a recess and order an ethics investigation into both him and Willow. In a single day, their credibility and control has been fractured. News travels fast, and Ned Quartermain wastes no time. He calls for an emergency Yelku board meeting and removes Drew from his interim CEO role, citing pending criminal investigations and reputational damage. Ned even proposes Carly as a temporary board liaison, shocking everyone, especially Brooklyn and Olivia. Carly declines for now, but she smiles. The power is shifting. Michael, who's still recovering off-screen from his latest medical crisis, sends a message from Zurich via secure video chat. When he hears what Willow did, again choosing silence over truth, he's devastated. "You promised me, Willow," he says. "You said you wouldn't keep secrets anymore. What else haven't you told me?" Willow breaks down in Sasha's arms later, whispering, "I was trying to protect him." Sasha doesn't respond. Her eyes are cold. "You were protecting yourself." Outside the courthouse, Sam McCall confronts Carly in a rare face-off. "You dragged a wounded woman out of hiding to settle a score. That's not justice, Carly. That's blood sport." But Carly doesn't flinch. Maybe. But at least now the truth is out. Drew's no hero, and Willow's no saint. Sam warns her. "You've started a war. And in war, people die." In a surprise twist, Jacinda reveals that she's not just in Port Charles to testify, she's staying. She takes a mysterious call after court and says, "Phase 1 complete. Carly's protected. Now we move on to Sunny. Who is Jacinda really working for?" With Drew's credibility damaged, Carly regains full custody of Donna. But she begins to wonder if this fight for power has come at too high a cost. In a touching scene, she sits with Donna and says, "I did this for you. For all of us. But sometimes, even when you win, you lose a part of yourself." A broken Willow makes her way to the chapel at GH, praying in silence. Nina appears. They exchange no words, but Nina sits beside her, hands trembling. Is this the start of a mother-daughter reconciliation? In the final moments of the Friday cliffhanger, Carly visits Jason at the safe house. "It's done," she says. "We did it." Jason nods. Then it's time for phase 2. Time to bring Sunny home. The return of Jacinda has done more than just shake up Port Charles. It has redefined alliances, exposed long-held secrets, and turned power dynamics upside down. Carly may have won this round, but General Hospital never stops moving. With Drew and Willow reeling, Carly ascending, and Jacinda quietly plotting the next storm, viewers are in for a wild, emotionally charged ride. And with Jason lurking in the shadows and Sunny still vulnerable, could Carly's victory soon turn into her greatest regret? Stay tuned, GH fans. This is just the beginning.